Hi, it's Lori, the armchair chef. As you can see, I'm wearing crochet. I have finished objects. I have 3 finished objects. Um, Let me show you. This is my shrug that I made. And these big buttons I got in one of my mystery boxes that I bought from somebody. So I decided, I made a loop and I put the button on it so I could get it closed if I wanted. And I trimmed it with the blue, added another one up here at the top. Usually I only wear the one at the top. And just have this curled a little bit. And I trimmed the armholes in blue. And it goes down below my butt. I'm going to have screenshots up. Now, I had yarn left over, so I made a hat. I did a divine hat. But the bottom, I decided I didn't want it flat because I'd made another one and it was just kind of boring. So what I did was I went around, I did 3 trebles into a stitch, then I slip stitch. Then I did 3 trebles into the next one and did a slip stitch. So it's sort of like a little ball, but you can't really tell because of the pattern, but it sticks out a little bit. So it's not like a beanie, and it has that texture like the divine, but it's not tied on my head. I think it's a little more feminine than the other one. Now let me show you the other one I made. This one actually fits pretty good. I did mess it up. I mean, I went off pattern. I meant to do 5 blue and 5 pink, and I ended up doing 4 blue and 6 pink, which worked out fine. And I started making it smaller sooner on accident. I did 2 3s, and then I started 4s. So I ended up with 7 4s instead of 6 4s, 8 4s instead of 7 4s. And so, yeah. I did get into the swing of this. Somebody said they couldn't stop making them, and it's okay. I almost gave up after the first one because I did it in my mistletoe. The Michael's Jacquard, the mistletoe pattern, which I thought maybe it would pattern out, but it didn't. It just made splotches of color. But take a look at it. It's huge. I used the hook, they said, the 5.5, and then the 5 for the rim, and it ended up really big for like a large head. And and that's okay, because I there's men I could give this, there's people I can give this to, guys. There might be a guy that would wear this. um but yeah, I don't know why this one ended up so big. So maybe I do need to reduce it to make it smaller. And I did all my wove all my ends except for the hat. I just wanted to get this video out tonight because I didn't put a video out. And yeah, I really like this one. It's sort of almost like a little bucket, a little sort of a little bucket with the little rim on the edge. So it sits just right, and my covers my hair, my earrings show. And this is kind of cute. Now, the button issue, I figured out where they were. I'm not super happy. I can move the button, maybe where the button is. I could move the button, I guess. I could take the button off and move it. But yeah, it's okay. I'm not sure how to do that, so maybe I should have had a hole in here. I could maybe still do that. There's holes in here. Maybe I could put it through that. Would that work better? Oh, that might work better, huh? Well, I guess that could work better. If I put it through one of the holes. Yeah, I guess I'll have to do that. That would actually work better. Anyway, that's my finished object. These are the 3 that I finished. And this was just a huge granny square, but it was the one where you do the you chain 3 in single crochet, chain 3, and then you do your granny into the chain on the next row. So it's like a 2-row repeat. You have to do the chain row and then the granny row. And I used Tiffany Hansen's instructions on how to put it together. There was a few people out there doing it, and hers just, it was the most concise and clear. And yeah, and I just did a little trim. I didn't do it long because I don't get that hot at all. So this actually will be too hot for me if I'm inside. This would have to be something that I wear outside because all of this is going to be way too hot unless I'm outside. So, but it's really lovely and it could be a gift. So this is pretty cute. So okay, I crocheted and I have finished objects. And what am I going to do next? I have a lot of stuff up here that I want to work on. I did the baby blanket and I've got the dog sweaters. And I don't know. I do want to start that rainbow project, but the holidays are coming. And I really wanted to make my dad something. He has 2 old women living with him where he lives. They have Alzheimer's. So I was thinking about doing shawls for them or just little lap blankets, which would be very quick. I have a lot of anniversary yarn and I thought I could use, I actually do have one lap blanket. It's a brown one I made for him and haven't given it to him yet. So pretty much his is done. Then I can make 2 more and send them all. Send my dad a lap blanket and send the 2 old ladies a lap blanket instead of shawls. Because, I don't know, my dad always wears a sweater. But, a lap blanket can be used on their feet, maybe when they're in bed. A shawl, I don't know. What do you think? I don't know how mobile they are. Or I could make just a big rectangular shawl, and then they can use it wherever they want it. That might work. The ones that use the big rectangles for shawls. Maybe I could do that because you can double that up and put it on your lap. That might be a good idea. Okay, thanks for helping me figure that out. See, we brainstorm. That's what happens. You figure ideas out when you have a good team. Okay, well, what are you guys doing? Where are you going? Okay, I think somebody might want to go out. They already ate dinner. Oh, he's getting a drink. Never mind. Okay. Well, I'm going to have a live Friday. I'm not sure what time it is because I set it up to do it at 3, and when I look on YouTube it says 6. I'm very confused. So if anybody wants to drop me a little note and tell me what that means, because I'm Mountain Time, does that mean, because I wanted it for 3, and if it says 6, that's even longer than Eastern Time. I'm only 2 hours different from Eastern Time, so I don't know where they got the 6. I set it for 3. Help. I want to show up for my own live. Tell me how this works, okay? If anybody can drop me a message on that sometime Thursday so I can show up for my live. I'm going to have a tasting. I have a bag of food that I've had sitting around waiting, and I'm going to have a special new drink, and to wash down it's going to be spicy stuff. And I have a whole bag of spicy stuff that I've been saving, and I'm going to do that Friday. So I'm hoping. I checked Dana's calendar, and at 3 there was nobody. At 2 or 3, I think it was 2, there was nobody. on there, but then the thing says 6. I don't want to be going live when somebody else is, so I don't not. Please explain that to me, how that's gonna work. So, okay. All right. Thanks for watching. Armchair Chef crochets. Yes, she does. Surprise. Bye.